Oh, never mind.
Oh! Whoa!
Looking good.
Where's my super suit?
All right, now that we've got.
Wait, go back. I haven't seen myself in this costume.
Dude,
yet.
you look.
Dude, this is a
so
good ass
good.
costume.
I bought that at Spirit Halloween because just you never know when it's gonna come in handy, and holy shit, man, that costume.
They call me Mr. Fantastic.
You look really good in that costume, and it's a quality.
They call
costume.
me Mr. Fantastic.
Mm.
Is this on me or is it? Oh yeah, I got two little dots right there.
Yeah, because it's a science.
I got two little science dots.
We're both dressed as men of science today. Do you want to guess what my costume is?
Yes.
Yes. Guess the name of my costume.
Turtleneck, pipe, and
Turtleneck,
helmet.
pipe,
Stop.
helmet. Call me turtleneck,
You're-
pipe, helmet man.
Sherlock.
You're getting there. You're on your way. You're on the right track.
Extraterrestrial.
What is it called? What am I called? What is my name?
Detective. Sherlock Holmes.
You're very. I mean, clearly that's part of it.
Sherlock.
Oh,
E.T. Phone Holmes.
that was Matthew. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the first one I came up with. I'm not gonna lie to you. That was the first one I came up with, but I decided to go with a different one. My name is, ready? Airlock Holmes. It's elementary, my dear Houston. It's elementary, my dear Houston. It's Airlock Holmes. If there's a mystery in space, you know who to call. Only space mystery. Now, I understand it. The crown jewels have been stolen, which is something we ought to talk about. The crown jewels were stolen for real from the Louvre. Now,
We'll get to there.
Now, had the Louvre been in space,
You would have.
I would be able to solve this case, no problem. The problem is it's a terrestrial robbery. That's what we call it in the business.
Yeah, you do only extraterrestrial robberies.
I only solve space crimes.
There's a market for that.
For space crimes?
Who's out there solving space crimes right now?
Only me. I'm the only one brave enough with the deductive skills to solve crimes in space.
So you're not really doing a Sherlock Holmes, though.
No, this is... Why would I? I'm a completely original, different person. I'm Airlock Holmes. It's completely separate from Sherlock Holmes. Got nothing to do with that. So why would I do a Sherlock Holmes
You're
impression?
Sherlock Holmes' brother.
I'm Sherlock Holmes' brother,
Airlock Holmes.
Airlock Holmes.
My brother's got the Earth covered. I'm going to take the space.
And I shall take the space out of the atmosphere, the nebulas and galaxies and such. There was a crime on the International Space Station. Who shall we call? Me, Airlock Holmes. It's elementary, my dear Houston.
It's a nice helmet.
I got this at Spirit Halloween last year after Halloween when everything's like 50% off. That's when I make my move. I go in and I bought. Now, I should make a note though that I did go to Spirit Halloween the other day and I dropped $500 at Spirit ASAP.
Let's talk. Are we talking tombs?
I bought tombs. I bought a few more costume items. Like that top hat I was showing you. I bought
Good
that.
top hat.
Good top hat. Cowboy hat. Because these are things, I like to buy the costume stuff. You never know when you're going to need it.
You never know when you're
For
going to
example,
need it.
I bought this last year.
Yeah, and look at it come to life now.
Then last night I'm sitting in bed. We're going to have a special episode next weekend. So we're like, let's do the Halloween this week.
Yeah.
And I was like, what should my costume be? What should my costume be? And I'm sitting there giggling to myself, thinking about being Airlock Holmes. And by God, did it pay off.
I'm glad that Sherlock E.T. Phone Holmes was...
That was I was like, Sherlock? I was like, first I was trying to figure out how to make the Holmes part spacey, but I gave up on that, and I was like, Airlock Holmes.
Yeah, Airlock Holmes is good. Airlock Holmes is
pretty good.
Where's my super suit?
Dude, I can't. That's a good-ass costume.
Different guy, though.
Different
Guy. I don't know anything about Mr. Fantastic.
You're honestly...
He's stretchy?
Yeah, he's stretchy. You're honestly... You're more of a... they all have the same outfit.
Yeah.
You know, you're more of a Johnny Storm, the Human Torch.
I like the Human Torch.
In fact, I would...
Oh, I can be the Human Torch right now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm the Human Torch.
In fact, I would dare say that were you to play any superhero in a movie, you
Human
would be
Torch would be
Johnny
the guy.
Storm. I think you would be Johnny Storm.
All right, I'm Human Torch. I'm not Mr. Fantastic. I'm
You gotta say, oh, Jesus Christ.
trying to see if I can
Flame
light
on.
myself on fire.
Flame
Yeah.
on. That's his line.
Oh, flame on! Andrew CGI.
Okay. Emily CGI.
Yeah.
Yes, let's see. The crown jewels have been stolen.
All right, so let's get into this.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I'll tell you right now, white collar heists are so back.
I've got to say, I really, really thought that we were living in an age where it was impossible to steal.
Mm-hmm.
Where we were just the age of heists has surpassed us. The way that like the age of train robberies or massive bank robberies,
Yeah.
like that has passed us. I really thought we were done. We would never see a big ass heist again because we're living in a security state. But I can't believe. The crown jewels of it. That's literally out of like a comic book or something.
And well, they dropped a crown. The crown of somebody fell as they were making their escape. They dropped a crown in the streets, I believe.
A crown for the people. The crown is for the people. As always has
no,
been.
dude, I'm all in on heists. I got to do more research on it. I haven't looked it up a ton.
Well,
But I
don't-
heard there was a
everybody said-
crane involved.
I didn't know about that.
Louvre heist.
They're still at large. I'm just looking. I don't have my headphones on, so I'm so worried I'm gonna sound crazy in the helmet.
No, you're
'Cause it makes everything sound
you're
so
killing
weird.
it. You're killing it right now, Andy. They didn't take the Mona Lisa though.
Good. Why would you? Fuck the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa's the stupid Mona Lisa. I'm calling you out right now. This Sunday at the United Center, I'm taking on the Mona Lisa. We're going to meet in the ring. And I'll tell you what, that lady ain't going to be smiling no more.
All right, I'm gonna give you a breakdown real quick. So yes, there was a brazen heist which targeted France's priceless crown jewels at the Louvre. Thieves welding power tools broke into the world's most visited museum in broad daylight before escaping on scooters with 8 extremely valuable items of jewelry. Orange didn't look good. We weren't
No, it
rocking
didn't
the
look good
orange.
on the
All right,
cameras.
fair enough. Here's all you need to know about the crime which has stunned France. The gang reportedly arrived at 9:30 local time, shortly after the museum opened to visitors. Four suspect arrives with a vehicle-mounted mechanical lift to gain access to the Gallery of Apollo via a balcony close to the river Seine. The river Seine?
Seine.
The river Seine. Pictures from the scene show the ladder.
I just
leading
said
up
it was
to-
Seine.
No, this is pictures from the scene. Yeah. No, this is a new paragraph, buddy. Pictures from the scene of the crime is what it's. Yeah.
The Seine of the crime.
Pictures from the scene of the crime showed the ladder leading up to the
That's the
first floor window.
stupidest
Two
joke.
of the thieves got
God.
inside by cutting through the window with power tools. They threatened. Oh, see, I didn't know this. They threatened the guards who evacuated the premises. So I'm actually out on the height. I wanted people to walk into the room where the crown jewels are and be like, "Where are the crown jewels?" And the
Right,
guards would be
right.
like, Code red. Like I hope somebody said code red at some point.
I mean,
in time.
that has to be a code red. That's if there
there
ever
were.
were a code red.
Yeah. See, but I feel like they do it the opposite. I feel like they'd call it like code blue because then people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, code blue doesn't sound that bad."
Sometimes-
But actually, the crown jewels are missing. You know, they hit people
Yeah.
with the Uno reverse card.
Yeah.
But now that they threaten guards and stuff, no, no, I'm out. I'm
No,
out
there's
on the
no-
heist.
There's no skill to it.
Yeah, that's brute force. That's brute force heistery.
Certainly not as
Dude,
exciting.
that's kind of fucking sick. Also, I'm not much of a. How do we get back to orange?
Oh, it's red actually.
Oh, so this one works?
It looks better.
Okay. So, not that I'm much of a black market guy, but how sick would it be to buy the crown jewels on the black market? That would be so sick.
What is
dude.
what is the worth of the crown jewels in Bitcoin? What is that transfer
Dude.
to?
That would be so sick. Imagine you're like, fellas, come here. And you got like a secret vault in your house somewhere, and you just open up crown jewels.
You know what? You're selling me on it because at first I was
Yeah.
like, I couldn't give less of a shit about the crown jewels. But if you have some people come over
Yeah.
and you're like getting a little crazy and you're just like
Yeah,
holding
a
a scepter.
couple bottles of wine, and
Yeah.
you're like, boys, I got something to show you.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Crown jewels.
Have a really, you do it all do like a themed party around the crown jewels. Have like a feast laid out, just excellent stuff.
I think you don't want to be, because that's the other thing about owning
Post
the crown
on Facebook,
jewels is
we're having a crown jewel party.
You can't rock the crown jewels to an event the following weekend.
Well, then what's even the point of having them if you can't wear them out on the town?
Well, that's the tale as old as time, as you know, Andy. Is like, how do you fence those things? How do you fence it?
Well, to your point, I think dark market probably.
I know, but then you can't have it. You can't own them.
Well, you got to move them quick, man. That's crime 101.
But whoever you're going to sell them to can't own them, and you don't. Listen,
they can
I don't
own
know
them.
much. Well, no, it's illegal.
Well, yeah, they can possess them, but they can't
But
be.
you can't show them off. Nobody would know.
Not to most people, yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So, and here's the other thing: is for fact that you can't cut them up.
No.
Because then they're going to lose tremendous value.
That's
but that would be the easiest way to sell them.
That would be the easiest way to sell them,
as we know from our past life as jewel thieves. But I hope they get away with. I hope they never get caught. I hope the crown jewels never return. Or you know what I hope? Dude, this is what I hope. I hope it's one of those scenarios when we're like a little bit older, like when we're like 30 years from now, let's say, maybe 40 years.
50 years.
I was almost said 50, and then I was like 40 is good because I want to be like, have the wherewithal. I want to still be sane mentally.
Yeah.
So 40 years from now, I hope it's one of those things where it's like random guy in France, like school teacher, on his deathbed, gives back the crown, or like leaves his nurse a note like, "Hey, the crown jewels are in my bedroom."
Something like that.
Like just somebody and then they're just like, all right, the crown jewels have been returned to the Louvre.
I imagine it as like one of those things where, and I think this happens in a couple movies, but like there's like a picture taken in somebody's like mobile home in Arizona, and in the background it's like, wait a goddamn second, is that the fucking crown jewels?
Yeah.
Next to that PlayStation 2.
Yeah.
Is that the crown jewels?
Yeah.
Something
next
like that.
Next to that meth pipe?
Yeah, next to that meth pipe. Wait a second.
Are those the crown jewels?
I turned the crown jewels into a bong, man. Getting higher than the Queen of England. Something like that. I don't know, man. I'm Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah, you only deal with space crimes.
I only
so
deal
you're
with
not
space
as
crimes.
You're not as familiar with
any terrestrial crime I'm not a part of. Folks, there's so much going on. You've got so much on your plate. Why take up more of your time with little things like having to go to the grocery store, my personal least favorite? I've started getting my groceries delivered, and it has changed everything for me. I am genuinely more happy of a person not having to deal with going through those aisles, people just running into other things with their carts, like people not looking each other in the eye. I really hate the grocery store, and the parking lots, forget about that. But the great news is Instacart exists. And you might not know this, but you can get more than just groceries on Instacart. You can also get some of your favorite products from some of your favorite local stores delivered right to your front door in as little as 1 hour, boy. But the best part is right now, Two in the Cooler listeners get free delivery on their first order of $10 or more. All you have to do to get that deal is hit the link in this episode description. Start taking things off your plate and putting different things on your plate. It's a food delivery joke. It's not really a joke. It was just kind of a thing I said. The point is this. Make your life a little easier with Instacart. Hit the link in this episode description. Get that deal and start using Instacart today. Listen, like I said, you've been working hard. And I think you deserve to treat yourself. And there's no better way to do that than to check out all the great stuff we've got over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. We've got more than just clothes. But let me say this. The clothes, they're going to make you look good and make you feel good. Okay, this is not some cheap, weird, like that Gildan brand and it fits disgusting. This is like, you're going to want to wear this stuff. It's super comfortable. The t-shirts especially. I'm talking tri-blend material. That's 3 kinds of material. That's Target quality, folks. But we've also got mugs and pint glasses and bucket hats and baseball hats, slides, notebooks, fanny packs, all made to order. So again, get yourself something nice and check it out over at snackspot.se/creator/teespring.com. Link is also, of course, going to be in this episode description. Check it out. And if you're interested in advertising on this show, you can email us at snackspotsports@gmail.com for details on how you can start reaching thousands of listeners in the Buffalo area and beyond. You know, man, the podcast advertising, it feels like it gets bigger every week. Every week I listen to, you know, my regular roster of podcasts, and it's like, Chevy is doing ads on podcasts now. Oh, Nissan's doing ads on podcasts now, like car companies, but not just them. McDonald's, State Farm, like massive brands that have massive ad budgets that do big commercials on the Super Bowl every year and all this stuff, and it's very cool. I mean, I can't think of anything in my lifetime that has created its own space for advertising in the realm of like television, newspaper, but now podcasts are right there with them, and that's only going to get bigger, and that's really cool. The problem is that there's not really any room for smaller or local businesses to get in on the action. At least they haven't yet. But the good news is that's what we're here for, all right? That's what we're all about. So again, if you're interested in learning more about all the benefits to podcast advertising and what it can do for you, hit us up, reach out to us at snackspotsports@gmail.com.
Yeah.
I saw today, moving past the crown jewels, Josh Allen, he's got a new sponsorship.
Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut, baby.
Dude.
Could not be more proud to be a fan of Josh Allen's, to be a fan of the Bills, to be a fan of Pizza Hut, to be an American.
So, since Pizza Hut's made its... So, let's talk Pizza Hut in general.
Obviously.
And I'm going to be starving because I haven't eaten in a long time.
I'm hungry, too.
So, Pizza Hut came back on the scene. Have you've had it recently or no?
Last time I had it, I've had it in the last year.
But, like, have you gone to one of, like, the new Pizza Huts that
No,
have
I get it
popped up?
delivered.
Yeah, well, so that's the thing is they don't have, like, Pizza Hut physical
Restaurants
locations anymore. It's all, like, takeout kind of thing. But you can get, like, the boxes. So that's what I've experienced. Like, you know, a couple of the fellas will get a couple boxes, or like one of the Pizza Hut boxes where you get like 3 pizzas, or you can get like 2
those are
pizzas
cool.
and a breadstick or whatever. Very good. And it still is so delicious. I mean, it is like, here's the thing about Pizza Hut pizza. Because sometimes, whether it's like a buffalo chicken slice or even a pepperoni slice, depending on the place or the city, whatever, you get like a greasy piece of pizza where like there's grease like pooled up on the top of it, and you're almost like dripping the grease off. Pizza Hut is so greasy, but the top of the pizza is not greasy. Actually, the top of the pizza is sometimes rather dry.
Yeah.
It's the crust that is just baked. It just has baked in grease. Like if you took just Pizza Hut crust and tried to wring it out like a sponge, that's where you would like get the grease. Dude, Pizza Hut pizza is so good. Now let me put you on to something.
Okay.
And I don't know if they made this switch because it's not been popular, or if they made this. I don't understand why they made the switch. But Tuesdays at all the local Pizza Hut establishments, I don't know if it extends into Rochester. It might be nationwide.
Mm-hmm.
$3 personal pizzas.
Wow, that is taking it back to like 2000s, late 90s prices.
$3 personal pizzas on Tuesdays. And Andy, originally they had a limit of two per person.
Okay.
But like 2 personal pizzas.
I mean,
is plenty
you're
of
one
food.
person.
Yeah.
You get 2 personals. That's a lot.
They've upped the limit.
What? To 4?
To 6 per person.
You're set for a week.
So you can get 6 personal pizzas
4 days.
for 20. Quick math, 27.
3 times 6 is 18.
3.
Hand him a Jackson.
And you get 6 personal pizzas
That's incredible.
for an Andrew Jackson.
For one Andrew Jackson.
The reason that I had 27 in my mind is because when we found out at the office that it was going from 2 to 6, somebody was like, "Dude, we can get 6 pizzas we could get 6 personal pizzas for $18." And then I was like, collectively, we could get 27 personal pizzas. Like I just kept going up. I was like, we could get 246 personal pizzas for like not a lot of for like $700.
Yeah, guys, if we pool all our tickets together, we're sitting pretty.
Yeah. We could eat for an entire year on $700.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's like that health class.
Wait a minute.
Remember that health class assignment where we had to like work out a budget or whatever for like an adult? That's a good way to do it.
Dude, you could eat lunch every day for an entire year. Well, you'd have to skip one day because you're only getting 6.
Right. But you're not getting it's 6 at a time, dude.
On
So you can go and pay $3 every day for one pizza.
No, it's Tuesdays only.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. So, but you could get 6 pizzas a week, 6 personal pizzas a week, every week of the year for $936.
Okay, that's not bad.
If you spend $936 on lunches in a year, that's really impressive.
You're doing really good. And I mean, you could probably crank that down to like, you do 5, because if you only buy your lunch on the weekdays like that, then you're in good shape. So that's $15 a week. $15 a week on lunch. That's crazy. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free.
But anyway, Pizza Hut, so back. Josh Allen with Pizza Hut.
So exciting.
It's awesome
I'm
news.
so proud to. I'm so proud of that.
Pour one out for the Pizza Hut buffet.
Obviously,
The
respect
Pizza
where
Hut
respect
buffet,
is
as we
due.
know, is the greatest
Yeah.
achievement, maybe of all time. There's a guy, what's our boy that's doing the? Dude, I'm so pissed I forget his name. Our guy that's doing the average chain
Mike?
restaurants. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he's still cooking on his list?
Oh, bro, his podcast is going through the roof.
I fucking
Absolutely.
love that. Dude, there's somebody, so support him, not this other foe.
Fine
but there's
Dining Podcast, YouTube, Instagram.
Yeah, there's somebody that's doing something similar, but they're just doing buffets. Like they're rating all of the best buffets in the country.
Yeah.
And, man.
I really thought buffets were never going to exist after COVID. Yeah.
Yeah, they're back, dude.
Is
the Golden Corral a buffet?
Oh, yeah. They have
I've never been.
They have a buffet.
Never
CC's, Golden Corral. Old Country Buffet, I believe, is a very large chain.
We used to go. Remember they had that one?
Yeah. Soft serve machine. Give me a break.
I love buffets.
Self-serve, soft serve?
Anywhere
Triple
that I
S?
can go and hand a finite amount of money for an infinite amount of food,
Yeah.
I'm all in on.
That was like the only place I would ever have fried chicken. I was so obsessed with the idea of fried chicken as a kid.
But it's not that
Never
good.
ate it. Didn't matter. The fried chicken, for the most part, is always better in your head than when you eat it.
Because realistically, chicken tendies are better than fried chicken. 100%.
It's a tough one. Well, you know what? I
It's
think
way less
generally,
work.
I think generally speaking, you're maybe right.
I'm right. Because
I think
here's
generally
the thing.
speaking,
I
you're
love
maybe
a fried drumstick.
See, I think you lose your credibility right there
Why?
because a fried drumstick beats a tender.
But fried like everything else is fried thighs.
Yeah.
And like there's too much. Like where my butt. It's
That's
too
good
much.
meat, though, brother. That's good meat.
I know.
That's
but
good meat. That's the people's meat.
Tendies are so good.
Yeah, and I mean, if you go to
I'm getting some tendies tonight.
If
I
you go to-
guarantee. I'm going to a Sabres game after this. I'm getting some tendies.
ooh, I had.
That's why I got it. That's why I got it.
okay, I had.
7:30 puck drop tonight, so I was able to do both.
Excellent.
Yeah, you don't get that often.
I had McDonald's chicken tenders. They've brought those back now since they have they're part of the snack wrap.
Yeah.
So you can buy just the tenders. I had those today. They make me burp like disgustingly. And you know me, as soon as I eat something, I'm throwing down mints.
Yeah.
I love mints. It doesn't matter. Hours from now, I will burp and it'll be like, ooh,
Really?
that's a gross chicken tender.
I think I've had the snack wrap once, maybe twice since it came back. Just because I'm not, I really try to limit the amount of fast food that I eat.
Yeah.
But the problem is, this is a overall problem with everything. But as you know, like, I don't know the answer to that. I need a nutritionist sound off in the comments for us. Like, is going to Chipotle better than eating McDonald's? Realistically?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I guess it depends
Is
on how you
going
want
to
to measure
Moe's
it.
better than eating McDonald's? Is going
Right.
to is getting a sub?
Well, a sub.
Well,
I don't know about that.
but I'm is a rotisserie chicken sub from Subway better than McDonald's?
Yeah, that one might be tough. I mean, it depends on how you measure it, because most of these restaurants, they have next to all the items now the calories.
Okay, yes, but I feel like again, nutritionists sound off in the comments, but my understanding of how calories work is that like McDonald's calories are bad calories.
Right. They're specific. They're extra bad calories.
They're like bad calories.
Dude, I'll tell you what, though. When I got those chicken tenders, I got a Sprite. Holy shit.
Dude.
Holy shit.
I might get a chicken tenders and a Sprite now.
The McDonald's Sprite, you know why McDonald's Sprite is so good?
Because it's extra carbonated.
Well, it's because McDonald's. So you never worked at fast food place.
No.
Let me learn you something here.
Yeah, let me learn something.
So when you work at a fast food joint with a soda machine, the soda is stored in like these big plastic bags, like boxed wine.
I know that. Yeah,
like boxed wine.
I've seen that.
But McDonald's is the only chain in the country where their soda is stored in metal CO2 containers. That's why it's got the extra fizz. That's why it's so good. That's why it beats out. That's why it tastes better than every other soda you get.
Because McDonald's has not gone to Coke Freestyle machines.
No.
Dude, can I put you on next time you're at a Coke Freestyle machine?
Okay. Because you know me, I always go for peach Fanta. I'm a peach Fanta
So I was
man.
a peach mellow yellow guy for a while.
Also excellent.
Orange vanilla high C.
Wow.
It is so good, Andy.
Now, let me ask you this about high C when it comes out of the machine. Is it carbonated?
No.
Okay, I was because I was like,
it's
isn't
still
that juice?
It's still juice.
They should put.
But you can get orange vanilla juice, and it is fucking delicious, dude. It is so good.
Excuse me. See, that was
It's
a fucking McDonald's.
it's like a cream soda, but it's not carbonated. It's like a cream soda juice.
A cream. They wring out a bunch of cream sodas. Our scientists have been working day and night to wring out cream soda into a juice.
Yeah.
Because old people love cream soda, but the carbonation in it
kills them.
It kills them. It makes their mouths explode.
Mm-hmm.
And now they can enjoy all the taste of cream soda without any of the worry
You get
of bubbles.
Orange vanilla cream soda. So there's two spots on my rotation. I got probably like a 12 to 15 location rotation when it comes to lunches.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm hitting them all once to twice a month, I would say, throughout the week. Moe's is one of them. They represent Coke Freestyle machines. They're a proud representative. I get it there. And Firehouse Subs.
Oh, yeah.
What's your familiarity with Firehouse? Have I talked Firehouse Subs on this podcast before?
Oh, yes.
Damn, dude. I'm
even
so
like
fucking
fairly
stupid.
recently,
I
if
know.
I'm not wrong.
I'm so stupid.
Like when Emily watches this back.
Yeah, she's gonna
be like,
yeah, I know.
That's a perfect Emily impression from her time on the show.
All right, never mind then. So, but at one point in time, there was a shortage. Neither
absolutely.
location had. You could get the orange, but you couldn't get the vanilla.
Quite a puzzle. One worthy, perhaps, of the talents. They're going. Someone stole the Coke Freestyle machine from the cafetorium of the International Space Station.
Are they ripping carbonated bevies up there?
You can't explode the whole space station.
Dude, I know we've talked about this on the show.
It's
and
too
you let me on
dangerous.
this, but the fact that there's not an anti-gravity button, or there's not a gravity button in space, I just always assumed.
It's just not. It's just not real, man.
No,
Like
I
when
know
you're-
that now, but I just always assume. In every movie, they're on the ground, and then the gravity machine breaks, and then they're floating.
That's
in their
all. Yeah,
spaceship.
that's like
They're floating
Guardians
the
of the
entire
Galaxy.
time. So they're just always floating.
Yeah, always float. That's why space is so crazy. That's why you can only be up there for a little while. Because you come back from space and
You're
you're
aged,
taller.
right? You're taller?
Yeah, did you know that?
Bullshit.
No, that's like one of the number one things people know about space.
I know. Okay. I understand.
How are you
going
to twist this
No, I
around?
understand this. You're
taller.
It's because like your spine is decompressed and stuff
Exactly,
like that. But
exactly.
you're not. You didn't grow.
Yeah, you did.
No.
That's what growing is.
You just have better posture, essentially.
No, you don't have better posture.
Yes.
Your bone, the space between your bones is expanding. That's getting taller.
All your bones?
Well, I assume all of your bones, but at least your spine.
Because like you can just if you just hang from like a pull-up bar for like 10 minutes a day for like 2 weeks, it's like that's what happens.
See, now that sounds like I don't think that's a Brady Bunch episode.
No, that's
I
how
don't
you
think that's real.
decompress. That's like the best way to decompress your spine.
Well, decompress your spine, okay, but I'm talking about getting taller in space.
You're just getting. I don't think you.
No, you get
go
taller.
to space 5'11", you come back 6'3". No.
No, you don't. Maybe not that much, but you come back, you'd be hitting the 6 foot mark. No problem, brother. A whole new world of Tinder opens up for you.
Yeah.
You go into space.
Yeah, it's 6 foot. Yeah.
But yeah, I think you do age because time as we perceive it, and I won't get into the weeds too much on this, but it's so heavily affected by gravity. It is an interesting
Gravity
thing. Dude,
isn't weighing against me 'cause I'm in space.
Gravity is making me taller. Because
Lack of gravity.
Lack of gravity wants to
That's
bring me
another
down.
untapped market. Space musician. You don't
Space
sing about
musician.
earthly problems.
Yeah, sing about space.
You sing
Well,
about space
actually,
problems.
I would say there's a couple There's a couple songs that do like that Smash Mouth song that's like
Hey
so don't
now,
you wait.
you're a rock
Yeah,
star.
No,
Put your spacesuit on.
Not that one.
Go float.
It's
let
me sing it. Let me sing it.
Do is go to space and maybe check out Mars.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
But it's the one. Fuck. What was I just singing? Wait, hold on. It's like don't be late. Act out. Your time is running out. You don't. That's got a part that's got you might as well be walking on the sun.
Dude,
Also, there's that
that's the name of the song. Walking on the
walking
sun.
on the sun, and there's also
I don't know if that's
that
true.
very
but I think
famous David Bowie song, where he's like, "This is Major Tom, the ground control, stepping through the door."
Okay, that's 2 songs. But if you were an artist,
But there's more. I'm just saying space
But
has
if
been
you were an
touched.
artist specifically dedicated to extraterrestrial music, that's an untapped market. Dude, whenever Elon does take us all off this rock and bring us to a new one, we should really be pushing existing ideas. Like shit that obviously already exists in the
Right.
world that we come from, but like
It's in space,
Yeah.
so in a way, you're the first one to invent it.
the Beatles. Like, we should just be the Beatles when we get to
Why
space.
have I never thought of
Yeah.
that? Why don't we just be the Beatles?
Fast food. We should invent fast food. Like when we go to space, we should just invent all of this stuff.
Why haven't we been the Beatles this whole time? Because we're on Earth.
Yes, because
we
the
gotta
Beatles
be in
already
space.
existed on Earth.
That's
The
fucked
Beatles
up.
have never existed in space.
The
that I
Beatles-
know of.
I don't think they ever have.
Yeah.
I don't think they ever have.
But things that have existed well, okay. Ludacris has existed in space.
Mm-hmm.
Fast
Katy
and Furious
Perry.
9.
A couple
Katy
celebrities.
Perry has existed
Gail
in space.
King.
Amazon already exists in space.
Amazon in space. Yeah, that
Tesla
that's
already
a good one.
exists in space.
Tesla in space.
We got cable
Pigs.
TV. Streaming services. Like we should
I think that
just
could work.
we should just invent the same shit that we've already seen be successful, but in space.
Yeah. And if we do the Beatles, there's nothing stopping us from inventing the Rolling Stones in space.
That's what I'm saying.
Inventing Elvis in
It's
space.
a Back to the Future type scenario. We just play Johnny Be Good, and people are like,
Right.
"Oh my god!" People
They're
pick
like-
up the phone. You know the sound you've been looking for, but there's no record agencies, so they're calling us because we start a fucking record label in space. Andy, we just do it all.
Astro Records.
What's your favorite chain restaurant?
Red Robin.
We just Red Robin in space. We start Red Robin in space.
We own fry seasoning in space.
We own fry. We create French fries in space. Andy,
Wait, what do we call them though? Because there's no France in space unless we invent the France.
We invent France. in
Space France.
Space
Guys,
France.
Well, it's
We
funny
gotta
you
come
say
up with a
this.
flag.
For Space France?
Yeah. Let me chat GBT this shit.
This is our one chance this is our one chance to be creative
All right, never mind. I want the French flag, but just with more space.
with more space on it.
a bigger flag. We're not going 3x5, boys. We're going 5x7.
Absolutely.
We're going bigger than 5x7.
It's funny to me
It's
that
it's just a bigger French
it's just
flag.
well, it's more space.
Because
So you said you wanted more
yeah.
space, and that's what the flag. It's Space France. Welcome to Space France. Better have your, it's not easy to get into.
Yeah.
So you better be ready. Now, if there's a murder in Space France, you know who to call.
Yeah. Airlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes. It's elementary, my dear Houston.
Should we do the Who Win of the Week?
Yes, the Who Would Win of the Week this week is Snickers versus Twix. Now, on the surface, seems like a pretty basic fight. These, I would say, are two of the top Halloween candies. Snickers, you put that in the fridge, holy shit.
So-
Twix, you put that in the fridge, my God.
Can we break
my
down?
Gott.
So a Snickers is nougat,
I'll tell you exactly what a Snickers is.
caramel,
Yep,
peanuts,
correct.
covered in chocolate.
Covered in chocolate.
And a Twix is cookie,
Yep,
caramel, covered in chocolate.
covered in chocolate.
So we're talking two very similar things. I think the question really becomes, so I think there's two outliers. Can nougat become a factor?
Oh, I think so, absolutely.
I think cookie beats nougat.
Well, here's the thing about the Twix, Matthew, is when you open a Twix comes in 2 sticks. One
Yes.
Twix, that's one Twix, dude.
It's 2 sticks.
One Twix
yes.
is 2
So
sticks.
it's a 2v1 type
if
scenario.
you eat one, that's not a Twix.
Yeah.
That's not a Twix.
You have a left and a right.
You have a left and a right. A Twix is 2 things.
We're talking full size here.
a full, obviously.
Yeah.
A Snickers is, meatier. Like Twix is pretty thin, but that just means it's more agile, baby.
And here's so
And
a
the
couple
Twix,
things.
sorry, I
There-
gotta say
keep
this.
going.
The Twix, dude, Twix is the velociraptor of candy bars.
Well,
Because you
there's-
got the one staring right at you. Before you know it,
I know
left
what's coming
Twix
off
is
to the side.
right there, come
So
from the
I
side.
agree with that. And so a couple other things you got to remember. To me, there's a lot more caramel in a Snickers.
Oh yeah.
In fact, they're just thicker in general.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you got your vein. Snickers have veins. Twixes
Snickers.
have waves.
Snickers is probably the veiniest candy bar.
It's veiny.
It is.
It's like inappropriately.
It's
veiny.
inappropriately
Arousingly veiny, some may say.
Yeah, some might say that. Not us, but some
Yeah.
people, and they would be correct if they did. I
Yeah.
wouldn't correct them.
Yeah.
Those people who would say
I
that.
really like the I was thinking about this earlier. I really like the 2-to-1 battle, but I think the durability and thickness. Because here's something to. Maybe I'm just eating. You know what? Maybe I've moved up in the world, but I don't come across broken candy as much.
Yeah, I think they've gotten better about it.
Okay, because you used to always skip broken candy.
Dude, I had a Butterfinger the other day. I was like, I've never had a Butterfinger that's been like solid,
and it was solid.
and it was
Butterfinger?
solid. Yeah.
Are you familiar with Butterfinger Bites?
Yeah, certainly.
The slingshot things? Bart
BBs?
Simpson? Butterfinger BBs.
Yeah.
Were we alive for that?
No,
Okay.
but they've brought them back a couple
Okay.
of times.
Snickers to me was one candy that you could count on not being broken back in the era of broken candy.
Yeah, because it is.
It's durable.
It's
dense.
thick. It's dense as fuck. To your point.
But okay. On the flip side, all right. I'm just kind of throwing facts out. I'm gonna start to lean into my argument here, and I think we're kind of on the same page. The Twix caramel is there's less of it, but it's much denser than a Snickers caramel.
it's a thicker.
A
caramel.
Snickers caramel is a little bit runny.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not saying that Twix caramel isn't stringy. That implied stringy to me. But it's like
If I may say, it's more compact caramel. In a
Twix
Twix,
is, yes.
yeah.
Snickers caramel is more malleable, whereas Twix caramel is a little bit hardened
Oh yeah.
in a good way. I think the 2v1 factor plays a huge role. I think the hardened caramel plays a huge role. I think the cookie plays a huge role. Again, the cookie does break easier, but to me, I don't understand. I don't know the added value behind nougat. Also, I'm pretty sure a spark just flew off that candle. Did I make that up?
It's fine.
Okay.
Continue. Yes, I'll tell you right now, I'm going to lock in Twix as my win. And, Snickers is thicker. Snickers is a big boy. Snickers is like the bodybuilder of candy bars. To your point about the veins, like it's big, it's Schwarzenegger-esque, but the Twix is elite. It's stealthy. It's smooth.
Yeah. The Snickers jumped on steroids in its 30s because it wasn't happy with the way it looks, and it just got big. The Twixes have been in some type of elite performance program from the time that it was youth. It was in an academy. The Snickers were in an academy to become excellent. No, the Twix was in an academy to become excellent. The Snicker was just... It's all HGH. The Snickers all HGH.
Snickers is all HGH.
It's show muscles.
Yes. The
Snickers is show muscles. Twix is the A-team. Twix is an Army Ranger.
Twix is a Green Beret. Snickers is all vanity. It's the vanity candy bar. You're absolutely right. Yeah. So I guess that's two counts for Twix.
I'm locking that in. Vote on Instagram on Friday. Who would win of the week? Twix versus Snickers, an elite Halloween candy matchup. You're not pissed getting either of those in your bag. Andy, as we wrap up the show, a few things to say. One, everybody go watch Hubie Halloween again.
Hell yeah.
It's Hubie
Halloween
all
season.
in on Hubie Halloween.
I'm glad you finally came around.
I really am.
It's such a good... I would literally say, and I know, and I'm being absolutely sincere, I think that Hocus Pocus and Hubie Halloween are the two movies that embody the spirit of Halloween. Like, I think both of those movies are the ones you put on and you're instantly in the Halloween mood.
I'm a big Hubie Halloween guy. And my closing remark to you is, Andy, happy Halloween. I hope you have more treats than tricks.
Oh, that's adorable. Thank you, Matthew. All right, Sherlock Holmes is on the case.
Psych!
Jesus fucking Christ!
I wish
Matthew.
I had something to really trick you with there, because I didn't mean that. I hope you have more tricks than treats. And to all the listeners out there, too, hell yeah. Andy, I love you.
I love you, too. Let's get out of here. Thanks, folks.